Hey guys, welcome back, and in this video we'll be discussing the write access mode, which is denoted by the W in Python. And starting up, you remember I told you guys that the W mode basically overwrites an existing file if it exists, and if a file does not exist it will simply create a new file. So if I try to open a file, for example, we do have a file example.txt, but we do not have a file example2.txt. What happens if I try to open example2.txt? What it should give me is, when I run, it should give me an error like traceback file does not exist, but you will notice that it will create this file example.2 here. So let's just see if this works. Okay, never mind, it didn't give me an error. It just created a file. So W creates a file because it said, okay, the file does not exist, but what are you trying to write into? The file does not have anything. Alright, okay. Now moving back to example.txt, which is our file that contains some sort of data. You remember I told you that the W mode, it just puts the file pointer at the start, which means that whatever is after this, it gets overwritten. Everything in a file that already exists when opened in the W mode is overwritten. If you want to add or edit to an existing file, you'll have to use the append mode. So let's just see if we try to, and the syntax for thank you replit is fwrite hello.world for writing into a file. Let's just say Python is fun, which it is, by the way. And now you see it is supposed to overwrite this file, but it won't. And why? I will tell you guys why. See, it ran, okay, but the file, okay, I think something is wrong with my editor, because it's supposed to edit only after you've closed the file. Maybe they've changed the version, of maybe they've updated this version of Python, but you're supposed to close a file if you want changes in the file to remain, and it will still override that anyways. And let's see if I try to write something else. Python is fun and easy. What does it do now? Python is fun and easy. See, now it just, okay, why did I do something wrong? Yes, I did something wrong. But anyways, you understand now that it will write into a file, overwrite into an already existing file. We may think that writing is supposed to be like, hey, open this file, I want to write something into it. But when you're talking about writing into a file, you're actually talking about overwriting into a file. And let's just do the same for example2.txt, and it is supposed to do the same for us, but I want to see why it's working without the f close, because it's not supposed to. Once a file is open, it's important for you to close a file. But Python is fun and easy. So okay, they've basically asked us, there you go, you guys do not need to use the f.close option in order to write into a file. And maybe that's a good thing, or maybe it's not, but I guess one of those things I read about a file handling and its disadvantages in Python was that there is a lot of security risk to your file, and complications can arise if you do not close a file. So I think they've probably updated the version of Python here, or maybe they've changed it, and I will have to find out about that in my next video, and I'll let you guys know. And that's about it for today. It was not supposed to write into this file, but it did. That's just good. It saves us one line of code. But with that being said, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.